No, it's what I've always wanted. Playing football for obviously my hometown club's a very good thing. I've always set my sights high. I wanted to play football from a young age professionally, and obviously growing up and seeing Forest play at the City Ground and stuff, it's been weird, but now I'm enjoying it. It's really good.
How did Forest come about in signing you originally? Were you playing?
I was just playing locally. I was playing for Hucknall Sports, just local football really. We used to play just Nottingham-based teams, and then we had a few good players. We went nationally, won a few cups across England and stuff, and obviously we got a bit of coverage in the media and stuff. So we had a few scouts come to watch us from all over the place: Birmingham, Leicester, Derby, and obviously Forest were asking. But my dad kind of kept me away from all the scouts from like a young age. Like they were sniffing around when I was about 10, 11 years old, and it wasn't till I was about 14 that I actually got the chance to go, because my dad was just saying enjoy your childhood, play with your mates, and obviously it paid off for me in the long run. And they signed me at 14. I think it was Steve Chettle that scouted me. Obviously he's a legend here, and yeah, it's fitting that he was the one that plucked me from Hucknall.
So obviously you mentioned your dad. How much of an influence were your parents, when you first signed him, especially being a young age and not having an agent?
Massively. My dad thinks he knows best. He still thinks he's an agent now, but no, I've always had the confidence in myself, and my parents have backed me up all the way. And my brother as well, he's 4 years younger than me, but he's always been into his football and always kind of like pushed me. I've always thought, if I can make it as a footballer, he'll think that's really cool, and that's what's happening.
So we'll talk about your loan when you went to Dagenham. What was it like as a youngster going out to a team like that? How does it differ from being at a parent club to being at probably a first teamer in a lower league team?
Dagenham were literally dog and duck. Like really, the facilities were nothing like we have here. And a lot of academies that obviously I've played at have got really good facilities. Dagenham, we have to walk across a car park and go on a mud patch to train and stuff, and by the time you got there your studs were worn down because you had to walk across concrete. So it was like really a culture shock. But now I owe a lot to John Still, the manager at Dagenham. He spotted me playing a game against Luton, I think it was, and he was the manager there, and a year later he needed a centre half, and I must have stuck in his head somehow, and he signed me there, and that's it. Me and Matty Cash went and had a good 3 or 4 months there and played 15 odd games, so it was really good.
Do you feel like as a young player at the time, going out on loan helps you, or do you think
Massively.
staying at a parent club would?
No, I think for me, I can only talk from experience. You look at Benny Osborne, he jumped straight to the team. He's made like 100 appearances, so it works different for different players. I think maybe a centre half needs to toughen up a little bit, especially when you're a young, wiry lad like I was and still am. Like, I think going to League Two and coming up against physical players is something that really helps you progress as a footballer and a human being as well, seeing what other people are like, and how people are fighting for every point and fighting to stay in the game, because it's hard to get out of the conference. It's hard to get out of any league, but especially the conference down there, the standards are not as good as it is, so it's difficult, but definitely tough schooling is the way to go, I think.
So how much of a help has Jack Lester and Gary Brazil been to yourself and also the academy?
Yeah, it was good. When I first came in, left school, we had Kevin McDonald, who was ex-Liverpool, and he's at Villa. He's been all over the place, and tough Scottish manager, and him and Jack are similar kind of people, want the best out of you. They're always very determined to make you a tougher human being as well as a player, and it was a tough schooling is the way I've been taught, and Gary Brazil obviously being the academy manager and recently taking over a lot of first team football over the last year and a half as well. They know this stuff, and I like to think they've taught me well, and I've enjoyed every second of it. Met a lot of good people along the way, coaches and players alike, but no, it's been really good.
How good is it to be coming through at the same time as academy players such as Matty Cash, Jordan Smith, and obviously Ben Brereton as well? Yeah,
well, we spent years together. Me, Tyler Walker, Oliver Burke. We've been in the digs over the back of the Bridgeford stand for a number of years, and there's been a lot of lads that come and go. So it's quite hard. It was quite hard seeing Oliver go. But now, obviously, we aren't going to play together for forever, and it's just nice to be playing on the same pitch with your mates, kind of thing. Like, a lot of the lads are from different clubs and different countries, and you don't really class them as friends, but with some of them you do, and it's really